Good morning, everyone. It's December 28th, 2018. This isn't a video about any article in particular, but I'd like to draw your attention to this headline here. Food stamp money will run out by the end of January if government shutdown lasts that long. Well, government shutdown's not going to last that long. I do believe Donald Trump will ultimately cave because of the millions and millions of people who are dependent upon the system. So, that wall probably will not end up getting built, at least not fully. Not that I care either way, because I don't. I think the wall is probably more meant to keep us in than it is to keep the cheap labor immigrants out. But that's just my opinion. What do I know, right? I'm just a little bastard with a foul mouth. And then you can direct your attention. And by the way, you know what's really stunning to me about this whole $5 billion for the wall? You know what's really stunning? Is there are numerous cities in this country that have serious water problems. Now take Flint, Michigan, for example. They are being poisoned day in and day out, all because lead was used in some of the piping. You would think that $5 billion would go toward, fixing these things, but instead they want to build some fucking wall that, at the end of the day, people are going to figure a way around it. That's what people do. We figure a way around things. So why not spend the money on fixing the water problems throughout the cities of this country instead? I'm not pro-immigration. I don't care either way. I really don't. I don't give a shit about those people. What I do care about is once they get here, once their children get here, they end up in some god-awful places. And believe me, I've been in these places as a child, and they are god-awful. But, priorities, right? Let's keep people out, but not fix what's wrong. And for the life of me, I just do not get why people think coming here is going to improve their lives. Look at how many people in this country are living in utter poverty. And these people come here thinking that, they're not going to be in poverty anymore. And once they get here, they find out the real fucking hard way that, yeah, you're still going to live in poverty. Only now you have this giant law enforcement, military-industrial complex, spy complex that throws you in prison for the most minute bullshit you can think of, so that the corporations can profit from your fucking slave labor. That's why they let you in. That's why you get here, is because they'll eventually lock your ass up and use you as a slave. A lot of you. But I don't care. I don't care. Why should I? You're the people running to this country like it's going to save you. And it's not. But I digress. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. I covered that yesterday. But look at this one. No one came. Young mom suffers horrific death in jail as guards ignore cellmate begging for help. and they do this. If you have an epileptic seizure in most county jails, they'll fucking ignore you. They'll let you die. They will. They'll let you die. But hey, we're so humane here in the United States. We're so civilized, right? Yet we're some of the most bloodthirsty people on the face of the planet, but somehow, because we have tall buildings and roads and cars and computer networks, we're more civilized. Maybe our infrastructure is, but our way of being, the way we act, isn't. Now, you might recall that Donald Trump, or let's just say hemp got legalized, farming hemp got legalized, right? But now Facebook wants to ban hemp pages to protect Big Pharma. And I'm not against Big Pharma either. I don't like their vaccines. I think that people should have a choice of what they put in their body. Although I do confess my liking some of their products, but overall, they have shit products. And by the way, people like to pretend like, using CBD oil is going to do some miraculous shit for you. I've tried it, and I don't find it to be all that great. Full spectrum oil is much better. But yeah, these people are blocking pages because they want Big Pharma to have that room. There's just all kinds of shit, all kinds. And I just don't know where to start anymore. I had a conversation in the comment section with Jeff. And he was talking about Richie from Boston. And I'm not going to badmouth Richie. I think he has jumped off the deep end with regard to flat earth and that kind of thing. But, we have to talk about the same subjects over and over again simply because, I get a little bit of flack from people when I jump off onto more unusual topics, such as, the Anunnaki and stuff like that. So, we're kind of stuck in this cycle of, Richie from Boston too, of talking about the same shit over and over again. We have to, because things change. And there was a insane market rebound yesterday, and a lot of people are calling it a dead cat bounce. We will see. We will see if it's a dead cat bounce. And, and let me tell you something else. I was totally wrong about the financial thing causing shit to hit the fan. Another recession. And in order for that to materialize, it has to affect everyone. When a recession hits, the only people that are really affected by it are the rich. They're the ones that are losing their billions of dollars. And by the way, in 2018, they lost tens of billions of dollars in profits. And I say good. No, whatever financial crisis hits, in order for it to cause shit to hit the fan, everyone has to be devastated. Not just the rich. And Donald Trump is threatening to close the southern border if Dems don't cave on wall funding. We'll see how this goes when you know, the food stamp recipients don't get their money. I doubt that it's going to go that far personally, but you never know. S&P futures soar as traders pray for stability to close insane week. There's not going to be any stability. I mean, the news just goes on and on and on and on. And, well, you just never know what that special topic is going to be. Here's one for you, though. New Yorkers fear alien invasion after mysterious blue light floods the city's skyline. And listen, people really shouldn't go right there straight to alien invasion. And come on. Why the fuck would any aliens want to invade our pathetic little planet? And I've pointed out before, you know, if the Anunnaki is real, and I think they are, and I think we're starting to experience the incoming, or the, maybe the better phrase would be the mingling of two solar systems, ours and theirs. You know, the volcanoes erupting, the earthquakes, sinkholes, all that stuff. And the reason why I don't think an alien invasion will ever happen is because they can't live on this planet. They can't live here. The Anunnaki tried it, and it ended up killing a lot of those people off, and the ones that were here were stuck here until they died. So, a mysterious blue light rising over Queens Thursday night sowed mass confusion. Why? Why are you people so confused? Do you not have any clarity? Do you not understand? It's just a light. That's it. Did anyone die? Was there an explosion? No. It's just a light. That's all. Where did the light come from? It could have come from a UFO. But you must know that some of these UFOs, if not most of, are all man-made. Let's see. So there's 9 million people as thousands of city dwellers took to their social media feeds to express fears that the aliens might have finally arrived. Motherfuckers need to be more worried about your own government and not some aliens. If aliens wanted us dead, if they wanted to wipe us out, I venture to say that they probably could do it pretty easily. Pretty easily. I mean, look at the technology they have in comparison to the technology we have. You know, anti-gravity. I imagine, you know, they probably have weapon systems in those things that, you know, pretty much would destroy everything. There's been instances where these things have hovered over missile silos and shut down those silos. So, there's that. Like I said, I just don't know what to talk about anymore. And, so maybe I will go off on to some of these other fringe topics instead of just focusing on governments, pedophile rings, and perverted Hollywood types. German military could recruit EU residents to meet NATO commitments. And that's really the problem with the EU, is now one of these countries, apparently Germany is the most powerful, it seems, it can say, hey, you over there in France, hey, you over there in Belgium and Sweden, we need you, we need your body for war, among other things. Brandon Smith says the Fed is like a suicide bomber with a deeper agenda. And of course we know this. We know the Fed, their agenda is to destroy the monetary system of the United States so that they can help the IMF and the Bank of International Settlement create a one world currency. You see, people think that we're waiting for the New World Order, but this is not true. The New World Order begun after World War II. Now we are waiting for the One World Order. You see, the United States is the New World. And now we wait for the one world currency, the one world religion, the one world government. That's what we're waiting for. We're not waiting for the New World Order. That has already come and gone. And I made a video this morning about this particular piece. India wants tech platforms to break encryption, scrub unlawful content. Unlawful. And people really love that word, unlawful. As I have another comment over here, and I know, Jeff, I know what you said, that I can't be worried about what people say, but it helps you to understand the minds of some of these people, to read their comments and try to understand where they're coming from. He's noticed that this individual completely capitalized legally, right? My problem with that word is we have these people in Washington and state capitals who make the laws, but at the same time they are above those laws. So legally has really no meaning to it if everyone isn't held to the same standard. See, he keeps putting legal in all caps. Why do people cling to this notion of rule of law when rule of law is actually just rule of man? This guy thinks he knows what's... He just thinks he knows. But if he's all capping legal and legally, then he don't know. He's just another follower. He follows the law. He follows his political masters. He follows his preacher. Just a follower. That's all. I don't want you to be a follower. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want to be a leader. I want you to think for yourselves. I would never accept a leadership position in any form. I might be a supervisor at a job. That's about it. Political leader? No. Gang leader? No. I have no interest in being a leader. My only interest is this: to be able to do what the fuck I want without the state crawling up my ass and throwing me in prison because I've not harmed anyone. But that's too much to ask in the land of rule of law. Give me a fucking break. If the ruling class isn't held to the same standards as the lower class, the peasant class, then there's not really truly rule of law now, is there? No. It's rule the masses through political edicts, through legislation, and they have legislated our freedoms, our way of life down the fucking toilet. But I'm the one who's the bad guy. And by the way, if you feel what I say, if you understand, if you agree, please give me a thumbs up. Please maybe give me a share. And if I am worthy of your all-seeing eyes, my PayPal link is in the description box below. I don't harp too much on money because it's not that important to me, although I could use some new software to make better videos, maybe a better computer, but my bills are paid. I have weed. I have everything I need. So money isn't all that important to me, but it could help me grow my channel, which is why every once in a while I say what I just said. And my last donation, man, that dude threw some cheese down on my PayPal account. I was stunned. I was stunned. And it helped a lot because, you know, we just lost a shitload of money behind going to jail. And by the way, today I have a chiropractor appointment, and I have to have 5 x-rays of my back and spine done. And when they adjust it, I'll probably be out for a couple of days. I don't know if any of you know this, but I have suffered quite a few injuries, a lot of them violence related. And once you turn a certain age, for me it was 40, every injury you've ever had comes back to haunt you. Every fractured bone. When it rains, they ache where your fracture was. Your joints, all that stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I am very, very neglectful to myself. Very. I don't take good care of myself, and I should. If I get injured, I ignore it. For example, when I work on a car or some other type of machinery, and I bust my hand open, I just fling blood all over the place. I ignore it, I get the job done, then I take care of the cut. But this has been a long time coming. I've been suffering with bad back injuries for about 20 years, and I've eaten, probably close to 100,000 painkillers between now and when these injuries occurred. I don't take them all that much anymore, but sometimes I still need them. And I'm glad that I don't need them all the time, because it makes it easy not to get so hooked on them. So you know, I'm struggling with topics, and if you have any, if you want a video made on something, I'll read through a bunch of different stuff about your topic, and I will take notes on it, and instead of reading the articles or books on that particular topic, I will just read the bullet points I create. So if you have a topic, please do holler at me in the description, or in the description box, in the comment section. But look at this. Cop gets a 15-day vacation for drunken road rage shooting that left an innocent dad paralyzed. 15 days. Now, if that were me, I would be in prison the rest of my life. But that's rule of law right there. That's your rule of law. And many instances of, ooh, I'd love to have some of those magic mushrooms. There's so many instances of this going on that I don't see how anyone could take that phrase seriously anymore. Rule of law. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you give me some feedback regarding these topics. And because I'm not going to I'm going to tell you right now, I will not do flat earth videos. Will not. Now, I've been high in the air many times, and anyone that says that there's no curve is full of shit. Of course, the curve is going to be subtle because it's a big planet, right? But it's there. So no flat earth topics, please. Anything else? Anything. Pretty much anything, anyway, I will cover. I will talk about. So, I think this will probably be my last video for the day. I'm not sure. Depends on what kind of news breaks in the next few hours. But until next time, kill the state before the state kills you. I think I'm going to go play some Modern Warfare.